Hey guys, so I'm doing an update. It's a general update, not really a medicine update, because my last update, from a few months ago, on amitriptyline. Well, I can't really update you any further because I've stopped amitriptyline now. The reason being because it stopped working on me again, and I think since the first time I had started it or taken it for fibromyalgia, I was on a very low dose, and this time I was on a 15 milligram dose, I believe. So this last time I was on it, it worked pretty well, I guess, for my anxiety and depression, and kind of controlling my fibromyalgia pain or symptoms. But I couldn't, when it was time to dose up, I couldn't handle a higher dose, so I kind of just gave up on that. I wasn't on anything for a while, and then for a few months, I guess. And then just last month, I was having major insomnia spells. I wasn't getting any sleep at all, so I was prescribed Ativan, 2 milligrams, 1 or 2 pills for strictly to put me to sleep. And they did help my sleep. And I did a little bit more research on them and figured that I could use them for my anxiety and depression as well, so I started taking them whenever I was feeling really anxious or sad. And basically it just knocked me out, make me feel numb, make me really tired and groggy, and even after I slept or tried to sleep them off, that feeling was still kind of lingering. I was just kind of foggy and not really there. It's just the zombie feeling, the zombie effect just put me to sleep, basically. So I stopped Ativan, or I'm trying to think of the generic name for them. Here you go. Lorazepam, yeah. Stopped Lorazepam, and I guess withdrawal or getting off of them really affected me a lot. Of just really irritable, I guess, and itchy. I was itchy for like a full month afterwards. It's just a terrible feeling, and I wanted them again, I guess, but I just didn't want to deal with being on them. I wouldn't say I was addicted to them, but I did kind of build a dependency on them in a very, very short amount of time. So I would definitely watch out if you're prescribed lorazepam and are sensitive or grow dependencies quickly, because for me, even on such a low dose and on them for such a short amount of time, it was very hard for me to get off of them. So I can't imagine what it would be like if I would have dosed up and stayed on them for even longer. So right now, it's February and the weather's changing, so this is the worst time for my fibromyalgia. This is the worst part of the year last year, and this year is living up to expectations. I've kind of just been in constant pain, and it's causing anxiety and depression. And the anxiety and depression is stressing me out, so it's causing more pain. It's just kind of a never-ending cycle. I'm not on anything at the moment, and for anxiety and depression, I'm not on anything, and for the fibromyalgia pain, I'm also not on anything, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon, but I've come to a conclusion about doctors and the treatment of anxiety and depression, and that is, they just want us to sleep. If you're constantly tired and can't think straight and sleeping, you can't be a bigger burden to them. You're not gonna keep going in to be seen to get things fixed because you're just numb. I think when you're on medicines, heavy medications, you don't really even realize how numb or sick you really are. And honestly, I think that's what doctors are trying to go for. They just want us to sleep and not be a bother. And I would know because this is everything I've been on in the past year, plus more. And literally well, not every single one, but I would say like 2/3 of these medicines just put me to sleep. It's just frustrating. So I kind of just gave up. I'm just dealing with it at this point. Obviously it's not easy, but I used to think that being numb or asleep was better than feeling sick, but I would rather feel than be asleep. So that's where I'm at right now. If you have any questions or comments or anything like that, please feel free to comment. Yeah, that's about it. I'll see you guys soon.